Hello students. So now tertiary cell wall. In tracheids of gymnosperms an additional layer is added inner to this secondary cell wall. It is called tertiary cell wall. It is formed of cellulose microfibrils and xylans. Okay. So now what is tertiary cell wall? In tracheids tracheids of gymnosperms an additional layer is added inner to the secondary inner to the secondary cell wall. It is called tertiary cell wall. It is called tertiary cell wall. It is formed of cellulose microfibrils and xylans. It is formed of cellulose microfibrils and xylans. Now next is depositions in the secondary cell wall. Now next, depositions in the secondary cell wall. Now, certain additional materials are deposited in the secondary cell wall for specific purpose. These depositions are: number 1, lignin. It is a tough and glue-like substance deposited in the cell wall of woody plants. The process of lignin deposition is called lignification. Next, cutin. It is a fat-like or waxy substance deposited on the exposed surface of epidermal cells. Its deposition is called cutinization. Sabidin. It is also a fat-like material deposited in the secondary cell wall of cork cells. Its addition is called sabidinization. Next, minerals and mucilage. Minerals: silica is deposited in the cell wall of grasses. Calcium oxalate and calcium carbonate are found in cell walls of Moraceae and Cucurbitaceae and Acanthaceae. Mucilage: this resembles carbohydrates or gums. It imbibes water. It imbibes water and retains it for a long time. It is specially found in seed coat and also in cell wall of aquatic plants. So now deposition in the secondary cell wall. Certain additional materials are deposited. Certain additional materials are deposited in the secondary cell wall for specific purposes. Purposes. These depositions are one is lignin. It is a tough and glue-like substance deposited in the cell wall of cells of woody plants. The process of lignin deposition is called a lignification. Okay. So the process of lignin deposition is called what? Lignification. Now next, cutin. It is a fat-like or waxy substance deposited on the exposed surface of epidermal cells. So it is a fat-like or waxy substance deposited on the exposed surface of epidermal cells. Okay, its deposition is called cutinization. Its deposition is called cutinization. It is specially thick in xerophytic plants. Xerophytic plants. Now next, Savarine. It is also a fat-like material. Deposited in the secondary wall of cork cells. It is also a fat-like material deposited in the secondary wall of cork cells. Its deposition is called Sawarinization. Okay. Now next, minerals. Minerals, silica. Silica is deposited in the cell wall of grasses. Silica is deposited in the cell wall of Silica is deposited in the cell wall of grasses. Calcium oxalate and calcium carbonate are found in cell walls of Morrissey, Next, cucurbitaceae, and acanthaceae. Next, mucilage. This resembles carbohydrates. Carbohydrates or gums. It imbibes water and retain it for long time. Imbibes water and retain it, retains it for long time. It is specially found in seed coats. It is specially found in seed coat and also in cells of aquatic plants. Also in cells of aquatic plants. Okay. Now next, is chemical composition of cell wall. Chemical composition of cell wall. Cell wall is primarily formed of cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin and lignin. Cell wall is primarily formed of cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin and lignin. Okay. Okay, now next is thickenings of cell wall. Thickenings of cell wall. The secondary cell wall the secondary cell wall has thickenings due to the deposition of cellulose, lignin, cutin, cellulose, lignin, cutin, pectin, avidin, pectin or sovereign. The thickening materials is secreted by the protoplasm. These thickenings may appear annular, spiral, scleriform, reticulate or pitted. Okay. Now I am going to finish here. So now, bye students.